Hi, and welcome inside the studio. I'm Nick Maxson. I'm Nick Maxson. Hi, I'm Nick Maxson. Welcome inside the studio. Before we get to tonight's action, let's take a look at the updated playoff projections for the NCHC Conference. Welcome to another episode of Hockey and Chill. I'm Nick Maxson, as always, joined by head coach Brett Larson. Brett, good to have you back in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Hope you had a good break.
I did have a good break. Hope you did as well. We won't see you guys back until 2022. Be safe. Happy holidays.
You too. You'll miss us, won't you?
I will miss you. And Pat,
a lot.
make sure you don't miss your Uber. I think it's a sleigh that we have called out to you.
I thought you were going to give me a ride tonight, Nick. All right. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks,
good
guys.
job.
Thank you very much, guys.
See ya.
When we come back, Jim Rich and Pat Nicoletti have the opening face-off next here on Fox 9+. Back inside the studio here after the St. Cloud State Huskies fall in this one by a final score of 5-3. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from this second battle between the Fighting Hawks and the Huskies. Again, the Huskies coming into this second game looking for the sweep, and they start things off early. 17 seconds into the hockey game, Kevin Fitzgerald on the wraparound goal, his 8th of the season, and St. Cloud State is off and running 1-0. However, North Dakota staying with it. Jackson Coons with his second goal of the season, and they have tied it at 1. Reese Gaber coming in for North Dakota. He's been hot. He will get his 8th goal of the season. This one on the power play. North Dakota up 2-1. And now going back into the second period of play, this is a tip. This is the game where Louis Jamernick, as he bounces one off Reddick, and now North Dakota up 4-2. Connor Ford will almost put this under the reach. This is on a delayed penalty call off of the bench, and as he sneaks one through David Rennick, it's 5-2 North Dakota. Nick Perbix, though, as we said before, he comes into Dakota on the offense. Great pass, and he's able to get one past Zach Driscoll to make it 5-3, but the Huskies' run to tie it would end there. Let's take a look at the stats from tonight's game. Shots on goal, 33-29 in favor of St. Cloud State. Penalties, there were a bunch, 10 for the Huskies and 7 for North Dakota. But where it mattered more, 0 for 4 on the power play advantages for St. Cloud, 1 for 7 for UND, and St. Cloud State with the slight edge in the faceoffs, 33-26. Our next broadcast here will be from the Herbrooks National Hockey Center. It'll be on New Year's Day, Saturday, January 1st, as the Huskies will welcome in Bemidji. For Jim Rich, Pat Nicoletti, and Rachel Herzog, I'm Nick Maxson. We'll see you back here for more Huskies hockey here on Fox 9+. And the Beavers won again after 20 minutes of play as we welcome you back inside the studio. What the new year also means some new film to break down as we bring in head coach Brett Larson for this week's Hockey and Chill. And welcome to another episode of Hockey and Chill. I'm Nick Maxson, as always, joined by head coach Brett Larson. Brett, good to have you back in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Hope you had a good break.
I did have a good break. Hope you did as well. But hey, guess what? It's another hockey weekend back here, which means another weekend to roll us through some clips. Let's take a look at the first one we have this weekend. And this one is all about using that center lane drive to create an offensive chance.
We work on this almost every day in practice. It's part of one of our shooting drills, if not daily. You see Kupka there. As soon as he moves the puck, he sprints to get to that area, drawing defenders to him, which give Perbix options. He could shoot it, you could make that play, or maybe the dot-to-dot play to Micah Miller.
This next clip we're going to discuss is more of a skill play, and Micah Miller, one of the best at this, and that is puck protection, especially driving against an opposing defender.
You know, Nick Oliver works with our forwards a lot on this. You see his left knee there. His knee is to get, or the goal is to get that knee between the puck and the defender. Micah does that, can shield the puck and take it right to the dirty area. Fitzy there following up, looking for the junk. And
that's a great use of areas, but let's move on to clip number 3, and this is how do you stop mobile defensemen against you, and that is using all 5 of your forwards to create a box out, again, against the opposing
and
force.
This is an interesting rush, right? That's Clevin and Sanderson. That's 2 deep. Oh, no, sorry, that's Caulfield over there. But this is Clevin leading the rush. Right here, you see as Caulfield goes to the net, that positioning of our D between him and the goal is critical to box him out.
As we look now, our final clip, we have to discuss the Michigan goal here by Jami Krannila. And yeah, it's good to talk about the goal, but how about the setup too? There's a lot of things that go right here.
Spencer Meyer protects the puck early, which helps. Obviously, we talk about using that gateway. We try to change sides behind the net as much as we can. It creates confusion, but you see where Akabi holds here? He holds those defenders, those sticks in that position, which opens up that lane for Jami to get the puck to the net. So, yeah, pretty goal for sure.
Pretty goal, and one that will be, probably living in infamy in St. Cloud State history. Again, head coach Brett Larson, thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you back here next time for another episode of Hockey and Chill.